Well, today, in today's Chris's Bible Minute, I'll be talking to you about the flesh pots of Egypt. That it refers to a phrase in Exodus 16:3, where the Israelites, during their wilderness journey, recalled their security and food that they had back in Egypt, but they were enslaved back there, and they were complaining about that, and they were recalling the nice times they had when they were eating basically Campbell soup back in Egypt, and they would rather be comfortable in bondage as opposed to facing the trials of freedom. So the devil would love to get you in bondage and get you comfortable there. You know, in our country, we got lots of comforts, but there are people in the streets, they don't have a home, or they can't afford their house, or they can't afford their rent. But there's a lot of comforts. Go down, up and down any street, you'll find McDonald's, you'll find Burger King, you'll find all sorts of our versions of flesh pots of Egypt to distract us from the real problems and the real oppression that goes on in this country. And if you dig a little deeper into what the flesh pots of Egypt were, the Egyptians would offer meat to false idols, to false gods, and take the whole body, carcass and all, put it in water and boil it like a big pot of soup. And they would also add vegetables that were grown on Nile water, and that was considered a product of the Nile gods when the water caused these watercress, cucumbers, onions in particular, carrots. They'd put that in the soup too. So they were the original public soup manufacturer, and they offered it to the Egyptian slaves, they were owned by Egyptians, but they were Hebrew slaves working for Pharaoh, and normally they would eat just water and bread, but they were offered meat offered to idols and vegetables offered to idols in the flesh pots of Egypt. So we have a choice today. We can live comfortably under oppressors, or we can be discomforted and hungered, but hunger for freedom and seek freedom in the Lord. Sometimes we have to push the plate away and fast for the Lord. Push the pots of Egypt away to fast for the Lord and feel a little discomfort, but the result is freedom, Jesus. Amen, sister.
Amen, brother.
And this has been Chris's Bible Minute.
Amen.